Boom!
Shakalaka.
What's up, everybody? It's David Kurz, and I'm here sitting with Eric Morales.
Hello.
Welcome to the Kurz Real Estate Show. This is our 101 episode. We should do that like every episode, like just say 101. This is episode 101.
I should have dressed up like Cruella de Vil and you like a Dalmatian.
Why gotta be the Dalmatian? I don't want to be the jacket.
Well, you want to dress up like a woman is what you're trying to tell me? Jesus.
I'd rather not be the jacket, if that's cool. I want to be your skin sleeve jacket.
Awesome.
So, what's going on, everybody? You can find us at kurzre.com, or you can call us at 786-529-5273. Again, 786-529-5273. So, topic of the day today, we're going to talk about our visit to San Francisco and our experience at the Inman event and the Inman Connect event. We had such a great time there. We met so many awesome people. So everyone that we met over there that's watching us right now, big shout outs to you guys for doing amazing things in your businesses, and appreciate you guys connecting with us and talking to us about your businesses and the things that were going on. I want to get right into certain things, but first of all, let me thank our sponsors. We got New World Title, Rudy and Bridget and the Title Girls, 14 locations. No, it's 15 locations now. You can find them at nuworldtitle.com. That's nuworldtitle.com. Or you can call them at 305-537-4906. You can also contact PRMG, Primary Residential Mortgage Group. Our affiliation is with the Mortgage Chicks. And our rep here in the office is Lourdes Rodriguez. You can reach her at 654-5378. You can find them on Facebook. Just go to the Mortgage Chicks, look them up there. They do a lot of great promotion on Facebook.
Yep.
Max Home Inspections. You can find them at www.maxhomeinspections.com, or you can call them at 954-947-8391. As a real estate agent or a buyer or a seller, you can go to maxhomeinspections.com, and you can go ahead and schedule your inspection right online. You don't have to get on the phone or try to talk to anybody. And you don't have to worry about it. Once it's confirmed online, an inspector will be there to check it out. So that's one thing. You want to hit up the top listings that we got in the last couple weeks?
Yeah, I do. So the first one is 5770 Southwest 39th Street. It's a 3-2 with 1,376 square feet, one garage, and it's a 7,000, almost 8,000 square foot lot. That one sounds pretty sweet. It's going for 3,300, so I'm assuming that's a rental. Then we have 674 Southeast 33rd Terrace. That's in Bay Winds of Flores, 328K, 5'3", 2,900 square feet, two-car garage. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Wow.
Yeah. 7031 Northwest 103rd Court, Vintage Estates. That's 499K, 4'3" and a half with 2,100 square feet, single-car garage, and about 2,600 square foot lot. We also got 9757 Southwest 221st Street. Lakes by the Bay, great area. 259K, 3'2", 1,469 square feet. Wow, we got a lot, man. 5770 Southwest 39th. Oh, why is that one back on here? Oh, because it's also for sale. All right, so the first one that was for rent is also for sale, too, for 449K. We have 16155 Southwest 117th Avenue, Unit B6. That one's renting for 3,500. And there's no other specs on that. We got to fix that. You seen that?
Yeah.
5893 Northwest 108th Place. That's Doral Isles. 945K, 4'3", 2,400 square feet, two-car garage. Oh, a good-sized lot over there, 6,600 square foot lot. Then we have 15232 Southwest 164th Street, Kings Grove. That's by our own little Jennifer Monet's. 515K, 4'2", 2,600 square feet, two-car garage. Wow, look at the size of that lot. 2,100 square feet. 21,000.
21,000 square feet. That's an amazing lot. That's a good location. I heard a little bit about that property. But if you want to visit the rest of our listings, just go to kurzre.com and click on office listings. You'll be able to see everything that we have listed so far in our company. And if you don't find anything that you like there, just venture on to the rest of the website. On our website, you'll also be able to connect to our app. The easiest way to do it is to visit our website directly from your mobile phone, and the mobile phone will ask you if you'd like to be redirected to download our new app. So, that being said, big shout out to our newest agents, Gabriela Monier and Albert Pita. Welcome to the team. I'm pumped about Albert. Albert has a full-time job. He's a part-time agent. He's been working really hard to kind of make that change in his life and become a full-time agent. And so he's going to make that happen. And then Gabriella, we're going to do a lot of cool stuff. We're going to make things happen. So both of you, welcome to the team. We appreciate you, and we're looking forward to working and training with you. Now, getting into it, we just came back from San Francisco. We'll jump right into it. We went to the Inman Connect conference. So I kind of want to talk about this conference a little bit. I think we got some cool takeaways from the conference. One of the things that I'll tell you that I find most valuable is the networking.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So conference is great. Brad Inman is out of control. Like, he walks on the stage, it's like he floats on, right? And then he talks to you and he pumps everybody up. He brought a lot of great guests up there, top producing agents, developers,
vendors, everything.
Tech guys, vendors, like everyone you can think of that's at the top of their game was a guest, was on the stage, was on a panel, had the ability to speak to everybody, had the ability to promote and approach the crowd, which was very amazing, and to talk about the things that they were doing over there. We were obviously nominated for the Most Innovative Brokerage Award. We did not win the award, but I'm not mad about that, and I'm going to explain to you why. First of all, we have to be humble and note that we were nominated. Number one, period, in the story, right? So I think there were 30 brokerages that were nominated for this. We were one of 30 brokerages in the entire country, the entire nation, that was nominated for the Most Innovative Brokerage Award.
Some heavy hitters up there.
And then that's the next thing I want to say, is that the competition was fierce, man. All right, we've been in the business for a year now. We're touching on 90 agents very soon. We're doing great things. We are innovative. We're pushing the envelope. But to be a first-year company listed on that list with a bunch of companies that have been in business 5+ years, 600-700 agents, just killing the scene and where they are, from San Diego to Spokane, Washington, to New York City, I mean, they were everywhere.
Yeah, everybody was impressed that we were up there in such a short time.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, you guys are up for the award? Yeah, oh, so am I. How long you guys been open? A year. They were like, what?
Yeah.
And they're like, man,
crazy.
I can't believe that you're sharing the stage with us at a year.
Yeah.
So imagine that. Like, if we just continue to keep this drive going, continue to educate ourselves, and continue to be innovative, continue to understand that this business has changed, and it has significantly been over the last 10 years and over the last 15 years. I would just venture to say over the last 50 years, this industry has consistently changed, and it's changing faster and faster and faster now because of technology.
That's what I want to tell you. And yeah, last 10, 15 years, but don't forget, the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to be seeing some super heavy dramatic changes going on. So
I think that was one of the biggest things that they talked about there, and they talked about how quickly things have been changing, and how the next 5 years is really going to lay out the map on how an agent does business.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, like newsflash, a lot of you top producing older agents, no disrespect intended, better get hip to the technology game real quick, because you will get faded out of this business. And not just the older agents, but that was just some comments that they were talking about, how some of the top producing older agents are still doing business in an old way, and so they are not really pushing to adapt into the technology part, right?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, if you don't like the technology and you're a top producer, hire somebody that does, and get them to adapt it into your business, and let them show you how this business is changing.
Dude.
And they were very clear to say that technology is a tool. It's not that we are going to change being real estate agents, consultants, and professionals, but the way we do business and the way we attract business will change.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%, dude.
You were going to say something.
Yeah, the amount of platforms that are coming, tech platforms that are coming, it's just, I was just blown away.
It's one after another.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's so many, even when you go to this event, you're not going to be able to see everything and get like really in detail about like when you go to each vendor, because there's just so much out there that you're like, holy crap, man.
Yeah, so we
Real
walked into the vendors area.
Yeah, it was insane.
And I mean, there's just everything from Sync to Boomtown to this to that to the next door to
stuff
this.
I've never even heard of.
Yeah, and you're looking at it and you're going, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, that was another thing that you and I had discussed when I was there. We're walking around the vendor place, and for those of us that are attached to the Miami Association, Be very
yeah.
thankful because, yes, we pay that large fee every year, but the Miami Association has positioned us to have a lot of those tools already accessible to us without extra fees and extra costs. And these vendors are out there selling this stuff to other agents around the country
And it ain't cheap.
individually, and it is not cheap.
It's not cheap at all, man.
It is not cheap.
Some serious
so
stuff.
we had lunch with these developers for a program, and the program is like $45,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make sense? I don't know yet. We have a meeting with them. We're going to figure out what it is, but
it is a wealth of info that they give you, though.
Yes,
it's insane.
And I don't want to get too much into it, but this program it definitely helps advance someone's knowledge in the industry, and it makes you look, feel, taste like the real professional because you've got the data.
Yeah.
Right? And
they chew it up and just slam it together for you, bro.
Basically what it boils down to is data, having the right data, right?
Yeah.
And there are technology pieces out there that have algorithms that are put together that just put it together for you. And then all you have to do is sit down and read the data and know it, And so I found that there were so many cool things. So first of all, we got there the first day. The actual conference started on Tuesday. We got there Monday. Monday we did the Indie Broker Summit, which is really interesting. And so they had broken up into two parts. There was the Independent Broker Summit and there was the Technology Summit, right? And so we participated in the Indie Broker Summit because we're an independent brokerage and we want to hear what they have to say.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, knock on wood, I'm sitting on a wood stool, knock on wood, we were very on point with just about everything anyone said up there.
Yeah.
And I was really proud of that, man. I was really proud to know that they were going up there dropping knowledge on people, and we would look at each other and go, we're doing that.
Yeah.
Like, we're on point. We get it. We're there. There were some things, a lot of nuggets that I walked away with that I'm going to adapt to Kurz Real Estate. Simple, small things that allow our agents to be more appreciated, more recognized, more of the family-like environment to help build the culture that we've already put together significantly, right? And then Tuesday, we walked into the hotel lobby. We were like, holy crap, where did all these people come from?
It was nuts.
It was 5,000 people at this event, right? So Brad Inman puts on a hell of a show. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That
hotel was set up sweet, too, because the bar was like dead straight in the middle of the lobby.
Yes.
Like a little island. So it was just awesome, man.
And that was perfect for networking.
Yeah.
Once the people were done with the conferences, they immediately went to the hotel bar that was smack hit in the middle of the lobby with a bunch of lounge chairs and sofas and tables and everything else. And it gave you the opportunity to be able to connect with people, which was key. We connected with people from Scottsdale, Arizona,
San Diego,
Spokane, Washington, San Diego, Dallas, Texas, New York City, like just you name it, we were connecting with them, which is an incredible thing because, look, a lot of you large brokerages out there and big names claim to have a network, but you don't. What you have is offices all over the country, and I applaud you for that. But don't call it a network because a network is when people go out and meet each other and create personal relationships.
Oh, yeah.
So right now, I've created personal relationships, and you've created personal relationships with at least 5 or 6 different cities. Yep. And those are people that if our agents come up to us and say, hey, do you know anybody in San Diego? We could say, hell yeah, Sam can help you out. I've got you. Don't worry about it. We've got you covered, And it's a hell of a thing to be able to have that kind of network.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very different network to have than to be able to go into a computer, look up a state, and go, okay, there's 400 agents at that office, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one do I choose? No, this is personal.
And you know what I liked about it too, man? The people were cool. The ones that, the 4 or 5, well, everybody was cool, but these guys that we really clicked with, they were really cool people, and they kind of have that mindset also that we have here where share things. They were sharing things with us about the structure of their company to help us out, and we were sharing personal stuff from our company to help them out. So it was this like open collaboration type of thing that was just awesome, man. It was really cool.
And I think that's the key right there. These guys are not afraid to tell you what they're doing.
At all, dude. At all. None of that stuff that we're used to, everybody hush and not sharing anything. These guys were like,
we rolled out yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I'm lost because we just landed at 6:30 this morning, by the way.
It was exhausting.
So what you see here is second, third, fourth wind trying to work its way into the system. But we went out the last day. We went out to Fisherman's Wharf.
Yeah, it was
And
cold.
we sat down. We had some clam chowder in a sourdough bowl. Apparently, that's what you do when you go to
awesome.
San
It was
Francisco.
delicious.
It was delicious. And we sat down with another gentleman who owns a brokerage, who is 600 agents strong, 4.5 years open, also up for the doing very different things. And his structure was very, very different from ours. But what he helped us do by telling us what he does and what his structure is, he helped us understand that structure. He helped us understand that type of office.
Yep.
And he helped us understand why people that try to do what he's doing fail.
Yep.
And which was very cool, you know?
And he gave us some
so-
tips also from his structure that can, it's like a universal thing. You can use it on any kind of platform, you know?
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
And so it was an opportunity for us to also tell him what we're doing. He was really impressed with the things that we were doing. So the networking is bar none.
Yeah.
Networking is bar none. Some of the things that I learned, like there are agencies out there that have year-long new agent programs. Year-long. Like you want to be a new agent or a company, mandatory. This is a year-long program you have to attend. And
Sick.
that's sick. But what they're doing
That's
is
awesome,
they're
though, man.
developing awesome
yeah.
agents, bro, and they're doing business at very high levels by doing this. I thought that we were doing awesome things with K Coaching 1 month, twice a week, 8 sessions, in your face, and we are, but these guys are like,
Another level, yeah.
yeah, and they've created proprietary training programs and like the whole nine.
Yeah.
Some of the other things, like there are agents out there profiling or brokerages profiling the agents. In our city, we're so accustomed to you just being an agent and going to an office and them begging you to be there, right? And so that's not something we do at Kurz Real Estate. Actually, we're blessed enough to get to the point where people sit with us and interview with us.
Yeah.
And not everyone's a perfect fit, which is probably why we're not over 100 already.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, of course.
And so what I realized is that I'm doing it half right, you know, and there were other companies out there that were doing the same thing that we do, but like to the next level, like, you know, doing disc profiles and really getting to know the person. And like, there was one guy I talked to who had the craziest interview style. And it was like, the first interview was a 10-minute interview. The second interview was a 15-minute interview. It was designed question by question. It was like, you know, and there were 4 interviews in the process, you know?
Yeah.
And by the time you were done, the agent's like, I love this place. And you get to know who this person is and if they fit into your culture, which is huge. Is you don't just bring people in and then hit or miss it, you know?
No, and some of the people that were there, let me tell you something. They're into like the level of education, or just, these guys are some hardcore numbers crunchers, hardcore techie guys that, I don't care how good you are at something, some of these guys, you'll stay like, what did he just say? It's really hardcore. I mean, these guys are like walking brainiacs, and I was
Seriously.
like, wow, this is impressive, man. It was crazy, yeah.
We're sitting up there, and we would like, somebody would spit out a bunch of data, and then we'd look at each other and go, what the?
Yeah,
what did
man.
you just say?
Yeah,
Like, this
it's
is crazy.
crazy.
But
The amount
yes,
of hours
you're right.
put into
Like,
that to get that.
Yes,
Insane.
the hours put into it. But you know what that goes to show? That those guys, those tech guys, they're the best at what they do.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're killing it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
One of the other things I picked up, like we were talking about a little earlier, technology is a tool. It's a wonderful tool. You know, here at Kurz Real Estate, we use the shit out of that tool. Like, we really are tech savvy, tech happy, and we get it done. But one of the things that I heard that really stroked my ego a little bit was that culture is more important than technology.
Mm-hmm.
And that technology is a tool. And that if you don't have the right culture in your office, then it is almost impossible to have a sellable business.
Yep.
Now, whether you're intending to sell your business or not, you should have value.
Of course.
And that was one of the things that
stuck.
really stuck to me and
Yeah,
like
me
really
too.
made me think about the 5-year plan for the company, right? Or even the next 12 months and what we're doing in the next 12 months. So basically what this gentleman said was culture creates value and production, right? Because if we have a great culture, you create value within the company. And then that value creates production. The agents produce. If you're creating production, you get to the point where you're doing 40,000 transactions a year, you have a significant multi-million-dollar saleable company.
Yep.
And you can get, you know, you can sell one day if that was your mission.
Yeah.
You know, for us, I don't think we'd ever sell. I mean, we had this conversation. We heard some valuations. We talked to some people that got some crazy offers, and we just thought to ourselves, yeah, that's cool and all, but then we'll never know how big we can get, you know? And so, you know, and then of course, then you play with the idea, well, somebody offers us $40 million, you know.
We had that.
You know?
We had that conversation.
Yes, we had that conversation. But in retrospect, though, like if somebody offers us $40 million, how much are we making a year now at the company because of that valuation, you know? And so they talked about how to have a 2 or 3 point valuation, right? And how you could have a 7 to 8 point valuation,
yeah.
and what the difference is. And look, that knowledge, that right there is priceless. Now, I want to extend this out because I want every real estate agent out there to know that you need to be processing that very same methodology.
Yep.
You're a business owner. And if you're running a team, that is the same exact methodology you need to pull away from that too. Because if you're running a team and you intend to run that team forever and never be able to retire, then don't think about it. But if you would like to one day sell your team or put somebody in charge of the team and hire a CEO and walk away and retire or semi-retire or enjoy the rest of your damn life and not be the 85-year-old guy trying to get up and down the stairs to show a house, right? Then you need to be thinking about that now. How do you create value?
Even then, D, you got to think about the fact that what you think today isn't necessarily what you're going to be thinking tomorrow. 2 years ago, I was in a logistics company, never thought about real estate, and here I am.
Yeah.
With a real estate license, selling houses left and right with a brand new business and looking forward to many more years. So even if you're not thinking right now, hey, I would want to sell the house, the business or anything like that, build that value because maybe 10 years from now, 15 years from now, life presents something to you and maybe, you know, it's a good opportunity to actually do sell and get into something else because that's just where your mind is at that moment, you know?
And then I think one of the other great takeaways that I took was peer groups. You know, being a part of strong peer groups. If you're a CEO of your company, be a part of CEO peer groups.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a strong real estate agent, be a part of strong real estate agent peer groups.
Yeah.
It's very important to be a part of these groups and have that network and that delivering going back and forth. Because if you don't, then, you know, you're just talking to yourself. If you don't get out of your bubble and see what other people are doing, it's almost impossible to advance.
Yeah.
You'll just keep doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over again.
That's what you preach about, you know, putting yourself around the right people with the same mindset. I mean,
Yes.
when I got out of there, you know, after a while in the grind, weeks after week after week, and not getting exposed to that type of environment, your brain goes back into that old caveman style. You're just grinding, you're not trying to open up. But once you get a little meeting like this around those type of people, you come out of there, your brain's pumped. It's like firing off, man, just going, thinking of different things and new ideas, and it's crazy. So it's so nice to be around people like that, man. It's so refreshing.
And then, you know, of course, we have, they talked about Facebook, they talked about Snapchat. There was a whole session on Snapchat, right? And so the funny part was that the person that spoke before the person that went into Snapchat, right? Mm-hmm. So that guy says, you know, well, Facebook's important, Instagram's important, Snapchat, you know, those are for 12-year-olds. And then, like, he gets off the stage, and then the next person that's speaking is like, hey, I'm a Snapchat pro, right? And so, but this person has, like, 150,000 followers on Snapchat.
That's crazy.
Right? And so she is snapping properties. She is snapping. And Snapchat, man, it doesn't even stay there. Like, it disappears in 24 hours. So, but there are 150,000 people looking at her storyline, you know, and they know that she's in the business, and they know that she's on the grind. She sells so much real estate off of Snapchat. That is her niche. That is her tool. That's what she does.
I think any social media platform is an amazing tool. It's just mastering it.
But I never thought that Snapchat would be that tool.
Yeah.
And the reason that I never thought Snapchat would be that tool is because it doesn't stay, right? It's gone in 24 hours. You have to develop a strong following. You have to use it all the time. Instagram has the same storyline now. Facebook has the same storyline now. So how do you compete, you know? So I think, honestly, it's about being spread out on all the platforms, but being very extremely strong on one platform, right? We use Snapchat in our office. We advertise through Snapchat with our office and stuff like that. So, you know, if you swipe in our office, you'll find Kurz Real Estate on there. You know, we do it with Waze. You know, we advertise on Waze. If you're on Waze, you know, and you're driving past our office, you're looking at the map.
Isn't that crazy on
our
Waze?
name is on there. Yeah, but
That's awesome.
we try to be everywhere.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and if somebody types in Kurz Real Estate on Waze, we're a sponsor, so it comes up, boom, real fast. We get directions here. Monthly, I get how many people had clicked on the impression. Did they go to our website from there? Like, there are so many cool things that you can do out there. Facebook is a huge advertising tool. If you're not doing Facebook ads, you're out of your fucking mind, okay? And honestly, like, there's a big difference between boosts and ads.
Yeah.
So get out there and understand this and know this. And if you're not techie, find somebody who is and have them do it. Let's just be real.
Facebook is on another level.
It really is.
Facebook is
There's
crazy,
so many
man.
coding and all
insane,
kinds
man.
of stuff. It's insane, man. You know, and it was cool to see. So we're a 6,000 square foot brick and mortar office. And we intend to open up another 2 offices over the next 12 months. But those next 2 offices are not going to be 6,000 square foot offices. They may be 1,500 square foot offices, right? This is our flagship office, so we'll be big here. But we're going to extend out into smaller satellite offices.
Yeah.
And it's funny that we were able to listen to people who have virtual offices with no brick and mortar.
300-400 agents.
No light bill, no office expenses, minimal staff. It was the craziest shit ever. Like, staff is working at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So completely virtual. Now, the company that was really awesome on the virtual side, they had created
Was that the Asian
avatars.
guy?
The avatars.
The Asian guy.
Yes.
Yes.
That guy was awesome.
That guy was cool.
He created avatars that, like, they can literally walk around the office on their online platform, their virtual office, right? And they all have different avatars. And I loved it when he went on there. He goes, "Hey, I'm much better looking than my avatar." You know? And so yes, that is a high D CEO attitude right there. The other one was great brands need to know who they are and be truthful about who they are. So I think that one of the biggest things, and this was an issue for me for many years, to be honest, one of the biggest things is that people tend to build a brand, but they don't know who they really are.
Yeah.
They don't know who am I? How do I dress? What's my attitude? What am I? Am I a philanthropist or am I just a grinder and a hustler? Like, or am I both? Or like, and so people don't know, and then so they end up building their brand about what they think people want. Right? So they say, well, this is what the consumer wants, so I'm going to build my brand around this.
Yeah.
And then they're not being truthful to themselves or to their consumers. So what ends up happening is they end up doing a lot less business because they're not being truthful. They're basically lying. You built a brand around a lie. And then it's much harder to become yourself, right, when you've been lying for so many years about who you are as a brand.
Yeah.
You know? So I thought that was very interesting, and thank goodness at Kurz Real Estate we're truthful about who we are.
Yeah, which is what we preach all the time. Be yourself. You know, that's how you stand out.
Yep. A lot of great stuff, marketing strategies, training, stuff like that. So anyway, big kudos to Inman for getting that out there. I'm glad that we could bring these little nuggets to you guys as well so that you can listen to them and feel them out. I think that it's
Are we going in January? Are we going in January?
We're going in January. So yes, we're going to start frequenting Inman. I think it happens twice a year in New York and then San Francisco. So we're going to be hitting them up twice a year. We'll be there every time. And we're going to get involved in more of the things that they do, like the disconnect. These guys actually went out to the woods. I saw pictures
crazy.
of this, by the way.
That's insane.
They stayed in really cool streamlined RVs, like the silver ones.
Oh, the big boys.
Yes.
Oh, that's
and
dope.
so they shared. You know, there were like 2 or 3 people to a streamline, and then they were like up till 3 in the morning with campfires and hanging out and, you know, talking and networking, and like, what better way to network? You know what I mean? Like,
No better way to network than pooping in the woods with your buddy.
That's awesome. Yes.
All right.
So there's that. So there's a lot of change coming to the industry. Be prepared. Go to things like Inman and learn. Go to the Miami Association. Take those classes and learn. But get out of Miami, guys.
Yeah, you
have
definitely
to get
do, bro.
out of Miami.
You do.
You have to do these big events. You have to go to these conferences. The luxury.com conference is coming up.
That's
I think
pretty
it's
dope.
September. If you're a luxury agent, you should be at this. Go mingle with other luxury agents. Don't be crazy. Get out there and get it done.
Yeah, don't be weird about stuff, man.
Yes,
Don't be so
man.
self-conscious. Go out there and hang out. These are normal people. Don't be afraid of it. Just go, man.
So some people are afraid.
Yeah.
You go out and let me tell you something. We're out there. We're from Miami, and we're very different than anyone else in the country.
Yeah.
Like we really are. And so that's exactly how New Yorkers feel. New Yorkers go to a conference like this, and they're like, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
It's like
We even stand out the way we look. Everything.
And everything. Like people are like, where are you guys from? We're like Miami. They're like,
It makes sense.
Okay,
Makes sense.
I get it. And so but it doesn't matter because these guys from Timbuktu, Tennessee, and Dallas, Texas, and Spokane, Washington, and all these great places, they're all doing the same thing that we're doing. They're trying to grind.
Like the crazy guy
Oh,
who goes to show houses with his open carry law over there where he's at. So it's like a revolver. He's showing houses with a giant 44 Magnum, man. It's like, what are you doing, man? But that guy was awesome. He was funny, man.
He was awesome. I told him that he needs to brand that his real estate photos need to be with his gun on his hip, and that he has to create the slogan that says, "No one will protect your home better than me," or protect your deal better than me. So I think he might do that. I'm glad that I was able to drop that nugget for him. Again, you can visit us at kurzre.com. That's KURZRE.com. You can catch our magazine at kurzmagazine.com, and you can buy our cool gear at kurzgear.com. Get out there and check out our websites. Visit our main website, kurzre.com. Click on our charities. Visit our charities. We have VA Rep, Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals. We're members of NAREP, which is the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals. We donate to the Children's Cancer Caring Center as well as the Boys and Girls Club of America. Here at Kurz Real Estate, our agents have the option when they close on a deal to donate. Most of them do. And as a company, we match them dollar for dollar up to $50 per donation. Very soon, you're going to see coming. We are going to be launching probably beginning of next year, Kurz Cares, which will be our own personal charitable effort. So you guys will stay tuned for that. We'll be doing really cool stuff with that. Our Hometown Heroes program. If you are a veteran, teacher, police officer, or firefighter, when you're working with a Kurz real estate agent, you have the opportunity to earn cash back at closing in the form of a credit in your final closing statement. So work with a Kurz real estate agent and ask them about our Hometown Heroes program. Again, that's for our veterans, firefighters, police officers, and teachers. Now, if you are a hometown hero, what we consider to be a hometown hero, again, veterans, firefighters, police officers, and teachers, and you hold a real estate license, you have an instant 90-10 split at our company, regardless of your experience. So come work with us and allow us the opportunity to build you as a real estate professional as well. You do for us, we want to do for you.
Yep.
Okay? And again, you can call us at 786-529-5273. Visit us at kurzre.com. We have almost 90 agents here ready to assist you with the purchase or the sale of your home. When no one does it better than us, no one markets the way that we do. There's a reason why we were at Inman in our first year up for an award. We do this and we care about it, which is the most important part. We care about our clients. We care about our agents. So that caring right there goes a huge, long way into the way that we market and push deals, okay? As my final thought, this goes out to my agents. So my own personal agents at Kurz Real Estate and the agents out there in the nation, if you're watching me right now, go get educated. And if you hate conferences, at minimum, go sit in it, pull a few nuggets, and then take advantage of the networking. And when you network, don't be afraid to ask questions. Mm-hmm. Speak to people, get information from them. How are they doing business at such high levels? I'm sitting there talking to people doing $100, $150 million a year in business, and they're just a regular agent, like you, me, him, and everybody else in this office. Mm-hmm. What is it that they are doing differently? Why is it that some of you agents out there are spending $300 a month on Zillow, and you're bitching, moaning, groaning, and complaining that it's not working for you, yet there's other agents out there spending $20,000 a month on Zillow, and they're killing it.
And that's a real number, guys.
That's a real number. And they're killing it on one platform. Okay? So don't spend $300 a month and then bitch, moan, and groan, and complain that it's not working. Go get educated and make it work. learn how to make it work. Make sure that you make it work. Because at the end of the day, every single platform out there works. It's us.
Yeah.
We're the ones that have to use the platform appropriately. We're the ones that have to train. We are the ones that have to role play. We're the ones that have to make the calls. We're the ones that have to make the effort. We're the ones who have to follow up. It is our job to put people in homes and take them out of them. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you every single Thursday at 4 p.m. You guys stay tuned for us. Take care.